Hello everyone, welcome to our Release Note webinar NetSuite 2020.1. My name is Sebla Pualoli and I'm going to present you today's agenda. Today's agenda includes these three topics. I will start with vendor prepayment enhancements and continue with Autoclose backorders with app. And lastly, CSV import enhancements. Vendor prepayments. I believe you already know that vendor prepayments feature has been released in 2019.2. Within 2020.1, this feature is enhanced with a couple of features. From now on, you will be able to link a vendor prepayment to a purchase order and automatically, and vendor prepayment will be automatically applied to the final bill. So the benefit is reducing human errors. Reduction in number of steps and workflow complexity. It will increase usability. You will easily manage your bills and visibility between vendor prepayments and purchase orders. Let me demonstrate to you that feature in NetSuite. First of all, I would like to show you the feature. This is a prerequisite. To be able to use that feature, you need to enable vendor prepayments feature under here, vendor prepayments under accounting tab. And with the enhanced functionality, there's a new checkbox under accounting preferences, which is enabled by default. So you don't need to do anything. It will be enabled automatically. Auto-apply vendor prepayments. If you don't want to auto-apply vendor prepayments to the final bills, then you can just disable that checkbox. So, in order to make an automatic application of a vendor prepayment onto a bill, a PO and the vendor prepayment must be linked. So I will just pick a purchase order from the system to be able to show you. I need to select the pending bill status. Yeah, this one would work. So there are two ways to link a PO and the prepayment. First of all, I can just go through a purchase order. Now there's a new button called Enter Prepayment. So when I click on it, they will be automatically linked. I just need to pick one of my accounts and set the payment amount. I will just set for 100 for now. And second way to create a vendor prepayment from transactions, payables, enter vendor prepayment. So I will just select the same vendor here and I can just type the purchase order number, or I can select from the open purchase orders of this specific vendor. Since this is a test account, there are a lot of purchase orders related to test vendor. You just pick one of the accounts and set the payment amount. I will just leave it as is now and save. So when I go back to my purchase order and try to bill, I just would like to create the bill. It's 1,500. I will create an approved bill. And save. Whenever I click on save, the auto apply engine will be triggered. It will consider some of the criterias. As you may have noticed, the bill status is paid in full. So there must be a link between vendor prepayment and the PO. The bill must be approved or not on hold. Since my bill is approved, it just directly matched with the vendor prepayments and set the bill status paid in full. If it would be, if it wasn't approved or if it's on payment hold, then it will just wait for the trigger to kick in again until I remove the hold or it gets approved. So the auto apply engine will apply as much amount from each vendor prepayment in order to reduce the whole bill amount. Remember, I have created two different vendor prepayment. First of all, I created 400 and second was 1500. So I just partially applied to my bill. I can show you from the PO as well, the related records. This vendor prepayments is fully applied and the second one partially applied. So I can just go back to my partially applied vendor prepayment and manually apply the remaining part to a different PO which has the same vendor, currency and subsidiary. So I just need to click on apply and select from the open bills to apply this vendor prepayment. When I create a vendor prepayment, more than one vendor prepayment linked to the same PO, the application sequence will be from the oldest to the newest one. So as in summary, there will be more accurate accounting control. No need to look back for vendor prepayments to manually apply them. That's it for this feature. Sorry for that. And Autoclose backorders. If a line item on a sales order is partially fulfilled, the remaining quantity is saved as a backorder. However, in many organizations, such backorder quantities are not fulfilled and the sales order is closed. This new Suite app enables you to close such partially fulfilled backorders automatically post-billing, and also enables you to maintain a list of items to exclude from automatic closure of backorders, which I will show you during demonstration. So the Suite app supports inventory items, lot inventory items, and serialized items, assembly items, item groups, and kits. It only doesn't support dropship and special order items. Let me demonstrate it to you. First of all, I would like to show you the bundle. It's named Autoclose backorders with a bundle ID. You just need you need to install bundle first. Whenever you install that bundle, there will be a new preference on your general preferences, which is under custom preferences, Autoclose backorders. So if you don't want to use that feature, you can just disable it after a while. So you can try, and then if you decide not to use it, you can remove the bundle, or you can just disable that checkbox. That's it. So let's go to a sales order and see how it works. The status should be partially fulfilled or pending billing partially fulfilled, to be able to consider it in that Autoclose backorder feature. So this one would work, or I can find a pending fulfillment one. We can use that one. There are 3 items in the sales order. This one already backordered, but we have available items as well, so we can fulfill this as an example. And this one has 8 quantity backordered. And the first item is a dropship item, apparently. Fulfill. I will just use the second one and fulfill only one item and save it. And I will build that fulfillment right away. So for this suite up the Autoclose script trigger, to be able to trigger that script, two following conditions should be true, either one of them. Either fulfilled quantity and invoiced quantity for the item is equal, which I'm showing you at the moment, as well as greater than 0, and the ordered quantity is greater than the fulfilled quantity for the item. And the Autoclose script will trigger when you save this invoice. So I will just remove those two items and just bill one quantity for the fulfilled item and save. Here let me go to sales order and show you how it looks now. As you may have noticed, the backordered items are set to 0, and also the lines that are backordered are closed now. So the script takes two actions. The line item on sales order is automatically closed, and the backordered quantity is set to 0. The first one is a dropship item. That's because that's why it is just not considered in the script. It's going through a dropship order, but the rest are set to closed. The backordered quantity is set to 0. For some customers, you may want to exclude some or all items from auto-closing backorders. To do so, you just need to add them to the fill kill item exception list. You just click on new record and select the customer which you want to exclude from that functionality. You can also select a subsidiary for this customer. You can exempt all items, or you can select special items to be excluded. So you can use both ways. That's it for this suite app. And the last feature that I would like to show you, CSV import enhancements. Within the last release, there are some additional record types which are added to CSV import. Sales and purchase custom transactions available now for CSV import, and item collections. But which I would like to show you today is inbound shipments. Now we are able to import inbound shipments into the system via CSV import. So this let me show you how it works. It's same import feature. You just need to go to import CSV records, and import type should be transactions. For the record type, we need to select inbound shipments. I just selected the file that I want to import. And this is the same, you just need to do the mapping. I will just add the item PO to the mapping. I don't want to get into details, but the only thing that I want to do is the matching with the POs. The ones that are using inbound shipments, I'm pretty sure that you have at least 50 or maybe 100 item lines in an inbound shipment. So it's very handy to have that import file from now on. It's already imported. Let me check the list. Yes, now our transaction has been created. I just have one line, but yeah, as I mentioned, you may have a lot of lines in an inbound shipment, and it's really tiring to enter all those lines manually, and from now on you have that option to import them into the system. That's all for this feature, and that's all that I would like to show you for today. Thank you for attending our webinar, and if you are interested in implementing one of these demonstrated features, please contact Marcel or me, and if you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks.